another edition of Bull's Vlogs. How are you? What's going on? What are you guys doing? This is a Thursday afternoon. What's happening? What's happening in your day? Let me turn this chill out music down some. I am Bull. This is Bull's Thoughts. Welcome to the show. This is a show that I've sort of put together as to kind of use it as a platform to kind of put my thoughts out there. If you want to listen to my sprawling voice broadcasting live throughout the entire universe of YouTube. That's all you have to do is just turn it on and listen. So this is Bull's Thoughts. I am Bull. I am the guy who sort of board ops, if you will, for a lot of these shows. Practically all these shows, to be honest with you. But I'm the guy who does all that behind the scenes work to make sure that these guys get the best quality of audio out there. Even if it's just a little, if we don't do like a mix minus deal or something like that, I got to get that power cord ordered so I can have my board back. I like that board. I love the board. The board is what makes the magic happen. Then I can mix minus and do my show. Oh, I like doing my show. So anyways, welcome to the show. There's a lot of things that are happening. There's a lot of things that are happening in the world. I do want to talk about, before what I get into, sort of a little thought of mine, is I'm going to talk about this stuff called Aspire. I met this gentleman the other day. I'm assuming he's like a representative or a creator of it. And I was kind of, it tasted pretty good to me. We were supposed to talk about it on Monday's show, but I got, it says audio cutting in and out. Is that from the mic or the background music, Belly? That I need to know. Let me check my back end. We're all doing this live here. I got, it says audio cutting in and out. Is that from the mic? Yeah, I'm listening from my end, and I'm hearing, straight audio. So it could be just the internet on your end, homie. So I don't know, but it's coming in clear on my Mac, and my Mac is running off the Wi-Fi from the bunker. So, as you can see or hear, you can hear it right there. You hear it right there. I don't know. It's coming in clear. Okay, it is better. Cool. Thanks, Belly. I appreciate it. That's the guy that used to do a political show, because we're trying to figure out if we're trying to get the guy back to doing the show and getting his political talks and rants and his left and right wings and middle wings and all kinds of other wings that he has, about politics. He's a cool guy. His left and right wings and middle wings. Sorry, I was trying to check the audio. I did hear a smudge of in and out on the mic, but and that's probably a connector or something like that. I don't know. But as long as it's going out there, that's cool. But anyways, Belly is the guy who's does a lot of political research. He really gets into it. He loves Trump. He's a big Trump supporter. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, he loves Trump. I can't tell how many shows that we've done where he put Trump over so much. And you know, that's his opinion. I ain't gonna fault him for it. You know what I mean? Do your thing, boo boo. You like Trump, then do your thing. So hopefully we'll get him back. I haven't got really. I think I've got like 1 or 2 responses as a yes, and I want to try to get to 10. If try to get like an even number, So that's what I want to try to get. To at least a 10. I mean, it's not that hard. Just tell me 10. That's all. Just give me 10. That's all I need. So that's all we need. We need 10 votes, either yes or no. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, your whoever you know, tell them, hey, listen, go to youtube.com, just search Bulls Radio Lounge, and you'll be able to hear my magnificent voice coming across your airwaves. The man with the golden voice. So, that did sound really good, didn't it? So just go to youtube.com, just search Bulls Radio Lounge, and you'll be able to find all that you need to know about the shows, past shows, and stuff like that. So you guys know where to go. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. Let's hit that subscribe button. Smash it. Tell your friends. Tell your dog. Tell your cat. Tell your relatives. Tell anybody that's on YouTube. If they're on YouTube, I'm sure everybody's on YouTube. Just spread the word. Because I think I'm going to start calling, like on the Bull and the Bartender show. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to start calling everybody who listens on the BRL patrons. Everybody who listens from this day forward, March 3rd, 2022, are now considered patrons. That's what we're going to call you. Because we're all about a bar. We're all about sitting back and chilling out and having a drink. That's what this channel is about. Just relaxing amongst good company, good friends, having good people interact with us. That's what this whole channel is about. Just chilling. Go out back with Uncle Ned. Light up a shizniz with a spliz. That's right. Go out back and just smizzoke. That's right. And just relax. Or just go out back and just chill. Whatever you want to do. But listen, these shows are designed just in that nature. Just to relax and have fun and just chill out, Talk about some important stuff, give our opinions, and then there you go. That's what we got. So I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for all your supports. I mean that supports is plural because there's multiple people who have supported this show and this idea for a very long time, and I appreciate that. It goes a long way, especially when you're not getting paid yet. It's hopefully coming here soon, but you're not getting paid yet, and I appreciate that because you guys put in the time to do this. It's not easy, and we rib each other a lot, but trust me, it shows. So yeah, so just go to youtube.com and just search Bulls Radio Lounge, and you'll see right there. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell right there. So when these shows, like right now, is live, you'll get a little ding, 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 ding. You are live. And they'll go, oh, that's cool. Let me go check it out. It's real cool. Beautiful cool. All kinds of cool. But yeah, go. That's where you got to go. All right, so we did all that. We're going to talk about this energy drink later on in the show. We'll get that going later on. I got all the paperwork right here. Just it's known as Aspire. So we're gonna walk through this, and I'll look it up and try to put it up on the screen for you. But it's called Aspire. So, all right. So the first thing I want to talk about is this Putin and, you know, having this war with the Ukraine. Like, what is the deal? Like, my biggest question is, because I haven't really been following too much. I've just been hearing it on the news about, you know, him bombing the Ukraine and stuff like that. But it's like, what is his obsession with the Ukraine? Like, what is he trying to achieve in all this? And some have said that the Ukraine sits on the biggest, I think it's like uranium deposit in the world. So I wonder if he's like, hey, listen, we're going to go there and we're going to get what we need to get. And that's it. I mean, I don't know. I'm just, you know, speculating at this point. But that's my question, is like, what, I mean, is he after the uranium? I mean, or is he after, what is he after? Like, what is the deal? You know, that's my question, because I just, you know, saw a news clip on Bay News 9, and they said that, you know, he's talking with, I think, I want to say the French ambassador or something like that had a meeting with him, and basically Putin said, sorry about your luck, kid, pack sand. I am not going to stop bombing the Ukraine. Now, I mean, come on, really? You know, you see all these pictures of, you know, death and destruction and bombing. It's like, wow. What? And again, I just ask, like, what is the intention? Like, what are you looking for by doing this? What are you trying, or are you trying to gain something? I don't know. I've never met these people. You know, why? I don't understand why kill people for. I mean, I look it up. Why is Putin invading Ukraine? There we go. Let me see. President Putin denied he would invade his neighbor, but then tore up a peace deal and unleashed what Germany calls Putin's war, pouring forces in Ukraine. Okay, I'm trying to figure out why he's doing this. That's why I'm trying. And if anybody out there knows, and if they want to put it in the chat box or the chat, you know, please do. You know, let us know what you think about this situation, this war situation. You know. I mean, like, what is your thoughts about this? What is your ideas? You know, about the Putin war. trying to put in the question. That way I can put it out there in the chat. So yeah, let us know about. Let us know your thoughts about the war, or about Putin and Ukraine. Trying to be accurate. Because I don't know what people think about this. Like, what do you think? Like what is your thoughts? All right, here we go. So, let us know your thoughts about the Putin and Ukraine war. Like, what do you think started it? What do you think provoked it? What do you think made this thing go the way it's going now? I mean, this is something that people are dying from. And, we have to witness this in this day and age. Which again, I understand war is not pretty. War is ugly. Without a doubt. You see enough pictures, you see enough dead bodies, you sort of get anesthetized to all that. But to a person who hasn't done that, and has never seen one, and seen the way these pictures look, that's kind of a little detrimental, Don't know what to expect, and you see it, and you don't know what to do because you have that image sort of burned into your brain. And for who? For what? That's the question. So I guess in some sense, as a number of dead climbs, Russia's leaders stands accused of shattering peace in Europe. And what happens next could jeopardize continent's entire security structure. One thing that says President Putin has frequently accused Ukraine of being taken over by extremists ever since its pro-Russian president Viktor Yanukovych was ousted in 2014 after months of protest against his rule. So I guess Putin has a long-standing, with Ukraine. I don't know. This is just so weird. That's weird because if this guy can sit there and start firing off at Ukraine, then wants to say that somebody can do that anywhere. Just start firing off. I know we would, if somebody would try to do that, I'm sure we would fire back with a little bit more than enough firepower. And especially if you've got like troops on the ground, and you start hearing that type of sound, a real low, high screeching jet engines. Then all you hear this. And that's the A10 Warthog. That's when you start hearing that coming at you, you know you're in trouble. Those guys are no joke. But hopefully that doesn't happen like here, to where somebody can say, well, if Putin can do that to the Ukraine, then I can do that to the U.S., the superpower, the highest superpower in the world. But hopefully that, they don't do that, because, that way we're not like going to another world. Because like I said, if that's the case, then these guys would be like, deuces, you guys are out. Because we do have a lot of firepower, that's for sure. A lot. I don't know, I hate to see Ukraine suffer like this. I mean, I hate to see any country or state or village suffer like this. It's a human thing, Like, I don't even know if these people realize, like, why this is going on. And that's the kind of thing that, if you think about it, it's like, man, wish we can do something for these people. Which I'm sure the humanitarian aid and stuff like that's already go out there and got their stuff going. But, people just need to, okay, if you don't care for it, then it's okay. No biggie. But if, I don't know, it's crazy. People are crazy. I find that I don't know if I should talk about that. Might be a little too sensitive of a matter. Do you know what I mean, Vern? Come on. You know what I mean. So, as promised, I'm going to talk about, that's all I had about Putin and Ukraine, because like I said, I don't know why they're fighting. So I don't want to speculate about something that's not true. It's really weird. Alright, so this drink is called Aspire. 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 And it's supposed to be like this, better than, like a Monster, or better than a rock star, It's, supposed to be better than anything you ever had. It's the all natural thing. Aspire. Let's see, energy drink? Yeah. Energy drink. Let's see. Okay, this guy. I just want a commercial for it. That's all. Let's see if I can find commercial. Stand by. How's that a commercial? How's that a commercial for a local theme park? Okay. Here in Tampa. It was pretty cool. I like it. I played the truck driver that or no, the taxi cab guy that was slouched over, and then I split up the lid. That was fun. All right, so I think I found the website. Yeah, so I think we're good. There we go. Sorry. I'm just trying to fix this to make it look good for you guys. Know what I mean? Yeah. Alright, so let's go to this guy, and we'll click that guy, and we'll have to get past the commercial. Now, okay, this is the Aspire drink. Alright, so let me pause it real quick here. There we go. Alright. And we'll mix minus on the back side of here. Alright. There we go. Alright, so we got that done. Now watch this. This is the Inspire. And we'll transition over to there. Thank you. And then we'll come back over here. There we go. Aspire. The energy drink. Sounds like a movie. Aspire. Okay, so it's an energy drink that, is like an all-natural energy drink. That's pretty nifty. All right, so let's turn this up a little more. I'll get this right here soon. All right, so it says a great tasting, lightly sparkling, healthy energy drink beverage full of vitamins and flavor. No sugar, no calories, no carbs, no jitters, no crash. Let me try this. I'm going to do this live. Let's see what I can do. So it's called Aspire. A great tasting, lightly sparkling, healthy energy drink beverage full of vitamins and flavor. No sugar, no calories, no carbs. No jitters, no crash, and no headaches. 80 milligrams of natural caffeine divided from premium or derived from premium green tea. All right, that's cool. Natural caffeine. It's rich in vitamins B and C for focus and essential nutrients. So I guess it gives you a list of different ingredients that goes with there. This Inspire. This little can looks like a what do you call that? Crap. A Red Bull. That's what I was going to say. Red Bull. 83 Niacin boost brain function. That's what that is. B5 is it breaks down fats and carbohydrates for energy. B6, B7, B12, calcium, choline, choline. That helps brain function, mood, and memory. Interesting. Choline. Choline helps with brain function and mood and memory. Ginger and L-carnitine. creatine. Yeah. Carnitine. L-carnitine. L-carnitine, which immune acid helps blood, metabolism, boosts energy, and endurance. It's also vegan, kosher, gluten-free, soy-free, and keto-friendly. So much stuff. I'm not gonna read all of it, but I mean it's nice. It's pretty neat. I tasted a little bit of it. I thought it was pretty good. One of the main ingredients on this is ultra premium green tea blend. Green tea high in ECGCs. Green tea contains a catechin called that's a lot to pronounce, epichlorodated 3. That's probably not the pronounced name, but okay, we're not gonna do all that. This is like these substances can reduce the formation of free radicals in the body, preventing cells or protecting cells and muscles from damage. Tons of health and properties: lower cholesterol, lowering blood pressure, and boosting circulation. But also has natural antioxidants too, which is good. So that's yeah, you can. We got a little bit of time, Belly, if you want to. I don't care. Let me fire up Discord real quick and get everything locked in. Let's see. No. Here. Okay. Yeah. Don't like doing this live. Let's see. Trying to figure this out here. I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing. But yes, you can join Discord if you would like. That's fine. I don't think it's loading up. Alright, so yeah, just go ahead and join Discord, bud, if you want to join in. There he is. Right there. Alright. Get off the screen, that one. Damn it, I don't know how you... Can't remember how you get over there. I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, I'm doing a show. This doesn't work. Yeah, no, I got him. I don't know if he's live or not, because I can't hear him. Let's see. Let's go here. Go live. Let's see if that worked. Hey, can you got me? Hello, come on. Hey, I got you, buddy. You there?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Oh, there it is, Belly. I got you for a little bit, and then I gotta get out of here soon.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah,
well, say, hey, I haven't talked to you in a hot minute.
I know, man. It's been a hot minute. Hey, I've been kind of doing these shows, kind of, visiting Uncle Ned for a little bit, and then kind of doing these shows, and kind of just telling my thoughts out. If anybody listens, so.
I try to listen. Yeah, every time you pop on.
Yeah, it's not usually it's nonsense, but it's content nonsense because I bet people will just start talking about how much they hate the show and they hate me, so it's all good.
I don't think anyone hates you.
They probably don't.
You're going to the extreme there.
So what's up with you, man? What's going on? How's life treating you?
Same shit, different toilet, my man.
Yeah, I agree with that one. So, anything going on
Um,
with you? I mean, doing shows or what?
no, I'm not doing any shows or
No.
anything. Took the hiatus because I had some other stuff going on,
Uh,
and that took up a lot of the time, and I just wouldn't be able to give my full effort for an episode, and I didn't want to bring down the channel or bring down the expectations of the listeners if I couldn't give 100%. I figured it'd be best to step away until I got things in order, then speak with you again and see
oh
what would
yeah.
happen.
I mean, listen,
You know,
I told you you had you're welcome back no matter what. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Well, I mean, apparently not if you're putting up a poll.
Oh, come on, you know how that is.
I
It's
know.
to drive
I mess
content,
with you.
motherfucker. Come
I
on.
know. I'm
Get
just
get
messing
get
with
with
you.
the program. But anyways, yeah. I mean, I told you before you left. I said, listen. I mean, no hard feelings. You got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do go do your thing, and if you ever want to come back, just like I told everybody else, and including Lint himself, I said, if you ever want to come back, there's always an open door to come back. You know what I mean? Because
Sure.
I don't want to walk away and have a lot of issues. You know what I mean? Or just
Yeah, I get it.
hostility. You know what I mean? And my age, and I know I say that a lot, but at my age, I believe that I need to start getting things back in order. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, yeah, for
And
sure.
and just reaching out, to, and not just reaching out, but just being not as stiff. You know what I mean? As
Right.
because before the surgery, I was a little bit stiff. You know what I mean? And then, I mean, because obviously I had some issues going on there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But after the surgery, I was, just reflecting just on a lot of different things, and it's you just got to take one day at a time.
Yeah, man. That was
And
you used the word I was going to use. At our age, it's funny that we're even starting to say that now. We're going to start saying it back in my time.
yeah,
But you know, at our age now, we start. Once we have those health scares or whatever, we get reflective of stuff and we figure out what's important and we
yeah,
work on it.
yeah, and and that's the thing. You start getting things in order, and you know. Kind of righting a few wrongs, if you will. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Right.
making good on things. Because like the old phrase goes, you only have one life to live. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'd rather have you know a good conscience. You know what I mean? When I pass, than have a conscience of, like,
What if kind of stuff.
well, like,
Regrets.
regrets or what
Not
if, or
making amends.
right,
Yeah, yeah.
stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because I mean,
Yeah.
everybody has problems, everybody has issues, everybody has, all this stuff. It's how you deal with them, I think. You know, um,
Oh, for sure.
because a lot of times, like nowadays, just people just having a hard time just talking about what's going on. You know,
I've
and
noticed that. Yeah, we can't even talk about everyday stuff, even with like close friends and family, especially if it's
yeah,
something
yeah.
might be a little controversial
And
or ticky tacky kind of
well,
thing.
and that's the whole thing. It's like when you have a conversation with somebody, it's not, at least on the forefront, it's not in malice. It's just a
Hmm.
conversation. Like a lot of our conversations, people thought we had real heat, which was great. Because it drives the content. But in all essence, I mean, I had no heat with you whatsoever. You
No,
know,
vice versa.
you
I have
know,
no heat with anybody.
right? And that's the thing. It's like, we got to be a little bit more chilled out than we are now. With people, and make sure that if they need their space, like, give them their space.
Yeah.
Let them heal. And stuff like that. Um, You know, that's the biggest thing that people just miscalculate.
Right.
And you just and that's for any situation. I mean, all these shootings and stuff like that, and with COVID, and it's just we gotta huh.
I thought I lost you there. I
No.
lost you there for a second.
No, I just paused for a second because it's like we gotta get our society straight.
I don't think that's ever going to happen anymore.
I don't think so
we're
either.
We're just too divided now.
Yeah.
It's like, so this side or this side is
It's
very
almost
rare.
right. It's almost like recycling. They say recycle, recycle, recycle. I think we're about a couple of centuries too late. To be honest with you.
We could try our best, but we're just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, we're just putting a Band-Aid on top of a Band-Aid on that situation.
Right.
And I think that's what's happening with society is we're just putting Band-Aids upon Band-Aids upon Band-Aids because, again, not dating my age, but like in the 80s and 90s and probably in the early 2000s, if I can remember correctly, they were doing like live executions, like I think once a month, because they blasted over the radio and it was like, what is it, Q105, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They do it like every Friday, or every once a month on a Friday or something like that, and now that's too inhumane, to use. And I think now they're saying like lethal injection is too inhumane to use, And how do you say that to a person, for example, that sat there and did the unthinkable to a relative, a family member,
Right.
How do you sit there, like all the evidence there points to them, and you want to say that's inhumane to do?
All right, is this a specific thing, or are you just talking in general?
In general, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Because there are always going to be protests about no matter what. I don't even know how we got here, but
yeah, we just went down some weird rabbit hole.
Yeah, I know. That's what happens on Bull's Thoughts. Sometimes you go down a real strange rabbit hole. I guess what I'm trying to say is that if I've learned anything from this surgery, I've learned how to be or learning, for one, how to deal with anxiety. That's the biggest bitch in the world. You know that?
Oh yeah, I mean, we all know it's been documented. You've talked about my anxiety and stuff, especially
Dude,
when it comes to like health and COVID.
Yeah, I get like, okay, I've recently found out like a second anxiety twitch that I have. Speaking on anxiety.
Yeah, what's that?
If
you don't mind sharing.
No, I don't mind sharing. One, I guess part of my anxiety is I feel like I've drank like 2 Monsters or 4 Monsters or a gallon of Monster.
Oh, you get that like jittery kind of.
Yeah. And then like another one is like, okay, like one of Bubba's biggest anxiety twitches, right? Is when he texts you, and if you don't text him back, he starts flipping the F out.
Away.
Yeah, because he's done that quite a few times on me, and I'm like, it's like I can't answer right now, and stuff
jerking
like
off,
that.
Bubba. Come on.
Stop jerking off, Bo. Answer the goddamn phone.
I know your dick's not that big.
They says, Bubba, answer the goddamn phone. So no, but no, Bubba was cool about it, but no, I guess with me, it's like the other anxiety that I've learned about is that I get a little heavy-handed on texting, and conversations. You know what I mean?
You do, even like when we've had conversations, you need reassurance a lot in text.
And I don't know why.
Sure?
I don't.
You're good?
Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe it's just because, like, well, I guess for you guys is to make sure you guys are doing a show. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times I don't hear anything from you guys until like the 11th hour, and it's like I can't plan a show at the 11th hour. You know what I mean?
You must be talking about Matt.
No, I'm talking about in general everybody that's been on this show.
I know.
You know
I got to get my digs in it, Matt. You know.
Yeah. You know, and that's even including me. You know what I mean? Because I don't really have to schedule a show with this one, but you know that's with everybody. It's like it doesn't change. You know, so.
Yeah, of course.
But yes, I have realized that I have kind of been heavy-handed on texting throughout the years, and you know I'm trying to change, you know, that because it's I don't know. I guess I get to my thoughts, and I guess my thoughts and my anxiety come clashing together, and it's like, you know, how do you deal with that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, are you open to therapy? I mean, I'll be 100% transparent. I was in
Like with
therapy
you?
for my anxiety. It worked wonders.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm. I don't know. I don't know. Last time I was in therapy, if I can remember correctly, when I was a kid. And that was when my parents got divorced.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know. I haven't really thought about therapy.
I mean, I'd recommend it because even you go there for I went there for my health anxiety, especially it was at the peak of COVID, and I was having a lot of panic attacks with my anxiety.
Yeah.
So I said, let me talk to someone that doesn't have a bias. It's not going to tell me it's all in my head, or is it going to coddle me? So I went to the therapist, and we got down to the root cause of stuff, and a lot of it has to do with past stuff. And once you learn to
was it your childhood and your parents that blah blah blah?
Yeah, it's everything snowballs, like ex-girlfriends that are bitches, and that did you wrong, all that stuff, and it all snowballs and makes you who you are now.
I just love how you just sort of like slurred that out,
because if I sit there and say, parents, everyone's gonna think it's parents. No, I mean, of course, there's some childhood stuff, but it's a multitude of things. Your first job, the boss that you hated when you were 17.
I think if I go to a therapist, if I truly go to a therapist, I think that the therapist would probably start sketching my scalp, and then putting like crazy cuckoo marks all over it. You know what I mean? And then at the end of
it, they're writing something down, but they're drawing like a caricature of you.
And then once we get done, I go, Doc, what's going on? And the doc goes, well,
you're fucked up.
That's $200. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ. Okay. So and I go, hey, what's my prognosis? Like, am I cool? What am I crazy? And they say, well, either you're insane or you're a genius.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
You got a 50-50 shot.
Okay. That's great.
I mean, I had this stigma about it, like first going there, but I loved it. It's being able to get everything off your chest that you've been wanting to say to people, to someone that gives no shits, because they're gonna hear crazier shit on their next appointment.
Yeah, and
they're gonna have an appointment with someone that dresses like a French maid and takes a 13-inch dildo and does it for enjoyment. Well, they're not worried about my little petty problems.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I mean, mental health is a big issue. It is, you have to come to respect the mental issues. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure, for real.
Because and a lot of times we kind of forget about that. You know what I mean? We kind of forget about what's going on. That duck on water syndrome. Where it's all calm on the surface, which is really me a lot, like 99.9% all the time, and then below the surface, those feet are just paddling away.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a lot. I was actually talking with a friend about this earlier today via instant message. Men in particular, especially when it comes to mental health. We're always told to suck it up, be a man.
Yeah, exactly.
And boys don't cry.
Right.
All this stuff. And when you become a 40-something-year-old, you've been told that your whole life, and then you have actual real problems, like health scare.
Right, exactly.
You're like,
Yeah.
you need to be able to be like, I'm scared, because you're legitimately scared, and you've been
Right,
told your whole life
right,
not to be scared, and you need
right,
to get it out.
exactly. Suck it
So
up, Buttercup. You'll be all right.
yeah, that's what we've been told the whole time when we were
Right.
growing up
But the
as
thing
men.
is
So
like,
I
and
mean,
especially with females too, you know, if you have female friends, which I'm sure everybody does, you know, pay close attention to them, because
what do you mean?
a lot of times they don't really express what they're really feeling. You know what I mean? And if you're really cool with them and you're really friends with them, you'll listen to them. Just be an ear for them. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times it's like a sea of secrets in there. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, everyone. Yeah.
You know, like they can pull up stuff from 1960s. You
Oh
know.
yeah, man. Everyone has something that sitting in the back of their mind that they could
Well,
just
no, I'm not
whip
saying
out
that.
just like
I'm
that.
not saying that. I'm just saying that in general, like the mental health for women, I think is a little bit stronger than it is for guys. To be honest with you, because they take a lot
A
of
lot of
more.
a lot of abuse. Yeah.
Yes, and that's what drives me fucking insane. To be honest with you, because my dad, real quickly, my dad has always taught me not to hit a woman at all,
Of course. Yeah.
right? Like, if I hit a woman and he finds out and I'm in jail, he's going to be like, that jail's not going to be able to hold you much longer, because they're going to let you out and then me and you are going to dance, you know?
Right.
But nevertheless, I hate people that abuse women. I hate them with a passion.
Yeah, I got you.
Because people that love you and people that will do anything for you and people that will sit there and give you the world, and then you take that and you abuse that. That's
Oh, of course.
that, and you see that,
And then you disguise it as love.
right?
Like, I'm doing
And
this
you,
for your own good,
right,
kind of bullshit.
and you see it all the time on the news. You
Oh
hear
yeah.
about it all the time, and a lot of times it's get pushed by the wayside. You know,
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, and another thing, it's domestic violence is terrible, and like you said, we should never hit a woman. There's a lot of men that get abused,
yeah, that's true too.
from
Yeah,
from their spouse, from
yeah.
their woman or whatever, and it goes back to that stigma that they keep it in. You
Mhm.
know, you know, if you say something, you're
You
gonna in
don't
the back of your
right,
mind, they're gonna dog on me. They're gonna call me a pussy because I let my
right,
woman.
exactly.
No, it's a mental thing,
Yeah,
and a physical thing too. So I mean, that works both. Don't hit anybody.
right,
Violence is
right.
not the answer for anything. Yeah.
Vice versa. Men should not would hit women. Women should not hit men. You know, if you get to that point, especially when like children are in the car or family members are in
Hmm.
the car or whatever, and you get to that point where you're just so enraged, because I've been like that with like my brother at times, where we've gotten so like argumentative and fighting, and then we just start hitting each other in the truck, and then you know
I
he
think
just
a
leaves.
lot of brothers do. Like, they
Yeah.
have their dust ups every
But
once in a while.
if you are together with somebody and you get that way, I mean, come on,
That's where you need therapy. You have some sort
go,
of issue you
yeah,
need to work on.
go hit a tree, go take a walk, go take the high road and you know just walk, go. What is the point of hitting somebody? What does that do?
Does nothing.
What does that
It does.
prove?
It causes
What
nothing but
does
harm.
that prove that you're a fucking better person because you hit a
Nope.
person? No. That shows how much ignorance you have. That shows how much you don't fucking care. You want to show how much of your ego and how much of a big dick that you have to sit
That's
there
what it is.
and prove your point. Which
I
really,
am buying what you're selling right now. Yep.
which really, all you should do is just sit there and say, you know what? No big deal. Let's just take the high road, and let's just walk away.
Yep.
And then come back when we're cool-headed and talk about it. And then there you go.
That's people don't talk through stuff anymore. It's it's always extremes. It seems.
It always goes to extremes. And it doesn't
it's sad.
right, and it doesn't matter if you're with your partner, if you're how do you say it? How do you say it properly?
The domestic spouse, your
No,
domestic
your
partner.
if you're with your lesbian partner, or if you're with your
Your girlfriend, boyfriend, wife.
well, whatever,
husband.
girlfriend, boyfriend, doesn't matter who you're with or what it is. It doesn't make a difference who it is. Okay, the point is that you shouldn't hit each other. Goddammit.
Yep.
What's again?
Hands
What
for love,
what is the
make love.
What is the point again of hitting the other person?
There is none.
And especially when women get hit, it's like, what is the point of that? Like, now they have to sit there and cover up these bruises.
And that's what's sad too.
Because they're
Oh,
afraid.
he does it because he loves. Yeah, he does it because he loves me, or he does it because they
Bullshit.
They make the excuse, which they make the excuse, which that is you don't chastise the woman for it, but at the same, she's in a predicament where she needs help and she needs to get that help.
Right.
You know,
Well, and
this guy
again, it's
or girl, whomever has power over her.
right, and that's the thing. It doesn't make a difference who the person is. The point is that nobody should place a hand on each other. It shouldn't even get to that point.
No.
And like I said, my brother and I have done it before, and I'm sure siblings have done it before too.
Yeah, me and my brothers have done it.
Yeah, so like I said, just take care of yourself. Take care of other people. If you got to make amends, make amends. You only got one life to live. Don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah, just do your best. If you, in my opinion, if you reach out and you make an attempt and you apologize for their feelings, if you made them feel a certain way, even though your action may have not have been malice, but they felt a certain way, as long as you attempt to make the amends and you do whatever you can to rectify the situation. If they don't accept it, they don't accept it. If they do, that's great. If you don't, you can at least go to bed at night knowing you did everything that you could.
Yeah, because in general, I mean, it's like I said, it doesn't take but a second just to say, okay, cool, or thank you or something like that, or
just acknowledging someone's feelings.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Make sure that you guys, because we're all, as they say, in this together. So.
You say that like we're all in this together.
I've heard it so much with COVID. I'm so tired of it. So, all right, listen, I gotta go. Thank you, Belly, for coming on. You've been awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who's listened to the show. You guys take it easy. Don't forget, Bull's Thoughts comes on anytime, anywhere. So be prepared for that. So check it out. Next Monday will be the Social Reload Show at 9 p.m. only on Bull's Radio Lounge. And then Bull and the Bartender Show follows up on Tuesday at 8 o'clock with hopefully Mark the Bartender joining the show. All right, I am Bull. Thank you again to Belly. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, we'll see you next time only on Bull's Thoughts.